Washington University in DC. That's kind of what us. This packet of stuff, I'm going to kind of go through a little bit with you, and then you can ask questions, because you probably have questions, hopefully at this time of year on yourselves or things. And it starts out with what's changed for this year. For 2010, we're just completed as people are doing tax returns for this year. Then we'll go through a little bit about what happened federally with the federal law that passed at the beginning of the year, and then what also happened with Illinois. To start with, most all returns can be filed now as of last week. There were some returns through last week that still could not be electronically filed. So you can now. So even though you could get it done in the queue, the feds wouldn't take the return. The last wave of what should allow virtually all of them to go through was last week. States have followed and are fine. Illinois still won't take a corporation. They said they would start taking corporations in June or July for 2009. Still won't take a 2009 return, so who knows when that will happen. But the federal mandate for professionals who prepare tax returns is we have to file everything electronically. So if you go to a professional, they have to file your return electronically, basically. You don't have a choice. It's just there are ways to sign a waiver, but you basically file electronically. If the state you have, as an example, if I was a non-resident of Wisconsin filing a return from a Florida resident, Wisconsin won't take that electronically, so you have to do one on paper, one electronically. Other rules that are not here that are just updated things. States are starting to require, and feds are starting to require more and more electronically. One thing that's on here we'll talk about in a while has to do with electronic funds transfers for payroll taxes. So if I own a business, I now have to send all my deposits in electronically. In the past, I could take a coupon, go to the bank, give it to the teller, and they take the money and they transfer it for me. Now I have to either do it by phone or on my computer. The states are starting to follow the same rules, and also individuals over time will be required to go to electronic estimates. Right now in Wisconsin, they made an error in their state tax code and said that this in 2010, if you had a liability of estimates of over $2,000, you had to pay electronic estimates in 2011. It's supposed to say $20,000, so they made a boo-boo. But if you, nonetheless, if I pay state tax of over $20,000 via estimates, I have